I need you to listen and know that I'm not the type of missing. Just got intermissions, Need you to know the difference. I'm the type to leave you in the road, but I ain't burning bridges, Then fade away, What's up, chat? Chad Sleeps here, and today I'm gonna be talking about assumptions. I feel like assuming is one of the worst things you could do as a human. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, that fucking rhyme bar. But I feel like that assuming is one of the worst things you could do as a human being, especially to another nigga. Like, say if you lost something, right, and you assume that your homie took it. Now he gonna feel like you always just be assuming the worst. But the fear of, like, what is it called? The fear of intuition? I don't know what it's really called, where it's like you can sense something is off and you feel like that person did it, but you don't really know if you did it or not. It just feels like that sense, that really fuck a lot of people up, and it helps a lot of people at the same time. Cause say if you did get it right and that nigga did take it the whole time, now you are like, damn, I knew it. Like, what the fuck? I knew you was a bitch. But in general, I feel like it'd just be because you always want to have the facts of everything, but you also want to catch everything ahead of when it's gonna happen, right? Like, you don't want to be the person that finds out too late, or you don't want to be the person that finds out and it hits so hard. If you would have knew it earlier, then it's like when you feel like one of your folks are catching cancer, right? And you can see the signs, right? But you don't want to assume that it's cancer. But at that same time, you assuming that it's cancer, it's kind of like it's preparing you for what's about to come. You never gonna fully be prepared for somebody to pass from cancer. Like, if anybody has somebody that passed from cancer, of course and rest in peace to them. But yeah, like you don't the weight of when somebody passed from cancer that you knew like very dearly, it's gonna hurt. But if you knew it, like if you knew they had it the whole time and you see it's breaking them down, you're gonna be like, damn. At a certain point, you're gonna come to terms with it, right? At a certain point, you're gonna be like, shit, I mean, it happens, it's life and shit. Even though it shouldn't happen, we should have a way better formula of how to deal with that shit. But shit happens. But yeah, back to the main topic, assuming. Like, there's a law that was going around that was back in the day, there was a law that if you R-word somebody, right, like as a man, you would get your, cut off. And now that thinking about it, yeah, that's a good ass law, because what if they actually did that shit? Not what if, but if it's clear evidence that they did that shit, then yeah. But again, what if didn't, and niggas just made assumptions like, shit, because you know how nowadays a female could come out and be all like, oh, he R-worded me, and folks automatically take her side, right? Just assuming that nigga did. Whole time he ain't even do shit. Whole time that nigga was cool and he ain't even touch the bitch. But you gotta have you gotta prove that you aren't guilty, bro. You gotta prove that you innocent instead of being innocent until proven guilty. It's kind of fucked up. But at the same time, it's all like, shit, can you really blame people? Because there be a lot of weird ass niggas out here, man. A lot of weird ass bitches. So it's hard to not assume that they're weird. And that's a double-edged sword with assuming. It's just, you never know. If it's right, then hey, you got it, nigga. But if it's wrong, you a fucked up human being. Like, it's crazy. Assuming is just, I don't know. I feel like it's on a thin line, So it's something you shouldn't do as a human. Or I feel like it's something you shouldn't do as a human. But it be like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I just had that in my head. I was all like, assuming, like, it's low-key fucked up if you think about it. But at the same time, it could help you with your intuition and shit. But yeah, that's it. Good night, y'all niggas. But fuck you, suck my dick.